Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In the last video, we installed Python and we set up the virtual environment in our system, and we understood in detail that what is virtual environment and what benefits it gives us. Now, we could not able to cover in the last video the Jupyter notebook installation and Visual Studio Code installation, as the video was getting too much longer. So in this video, we are going to cover installation of the Jupyter notebook and also the installation and setup of the Visual Studio Code IDE. To learn different programming languages, frameworks, DSA, machine learning, AI, data science, and a lot more, please subscribe to this channel. If you are new to this channel and not subscribed yet, then please hit the subscribe button as I upload new content twice a week. Okay, so now we are going to cover the installation steps for Jupyter Notebook. Before start installing the Jupyter Notebook, I would like to let you know what it is and when you should use it. So it is an open source web-based application created by Project Jupyter, and it used to create and share interactive notebook documents which can contain live code, text, data visualization, and other computational output. Now, Jupyter Notebooks offers a flexible and versatile learning environment for writing and practicing code. It basically enabling users to run sections of code without executing the entire program. And this is one of the main positive utilities of Jupyter Notebook, where students or professionals can practice when writing and learning how to write code. Now, Jupyter Notebook gives users the option to run a section of code without executing the entire program to determine if it works before moving on to writing the next line of code. So, like by letting users run code step by step or line by line, Jupyter Notebook provides an excellent practice space to work through a program before sending it out or sharing with others. Word of caution from my side is that Jupyter Notebook is not a replacement for an IDE like Visual Studio Code or Python. Notebook is great when you are learning the Python language or testing a portion of your data science code with visualization. But if you need to create good long self-contained classes and good modularized code for your full-blown projects, you should use a good IDE like VS Code, like Visual Studio Code or Python. And we are also going to follow the same thing in our tutorial series. We will use Jupyter Notebook when you are learning Python, but when you work on projects, we will use Visual Studio IDE. In this video, I will show you the steps to install Jupyter Notebook and Visual Studio Code IDE. But I suggest you that install and set up both with me on your computer so that you can practice the coding along with me in the upcoming video. Okay, let's install the Jupyter Notebook. To install Jupyter Notebook, we will first go to our project folder, that is learn Python, and we'll do with the change directory command cd learn Python. In this project folder, then we need to activate our virtual environment for this project, because we need to install the package in the virtual environment. You remember, right? So to do that, the command is source, then an env, that is the virtual environment folder name, then /bin, and then hit enter. As soon as you enter, it activated the virtual environment. And how you know that? That you can see that env, the virtual environment folder name, came in the left hand side. I think we are good now. Now to install it, we need to run the command pip install and then notebook. So as soon as I enter, it installed the notebook, and it says that saying that it successfully installed it here. So I think we are good now. Now what you can do is to check if installed properly or not. You can run a command pip list. When you run the command pip list, and here I can show you that is installed properly, like Jupyter, all the Jupyter notebook related uh, packages installed successfully for you. Now, how to open the Jupyter notebook to make sure that it's working fine? So you just need to write Jupyter notebook and and hit enter. Okay? As soon as you do that, there are two things happen. One is this open a browser window, that is your Jupyter notebook client, and there is another window which is a terminal window, and you should not close this terminal window because this is very important, because this is your Jupyter notebook server. So if you close the terminal window, then Jupyter notebook will not work for you. Okay, come back to the browser, which is your Jupyter notebook client, and then you can click on new here, and then you choose the Python 3. So you like that you can create a notebook for in Jupyter notebook in client, and you can write a command like our favorite print command, right? Print hello world. Then you can run it. So it's print the hello world for you. That means the Jupyter notebook installed successfully and it's working fine. So I hope it's clear now how you can install it in your system, and I believe it's working for you too. But you are still facing any issue, please feel free to comment, and what issue you are facing, let me know. Then I should be able to help you there. By the way, as I mentioned before, that you can do lot of things in Jupyter Notebook, but we are not covering Jupyter Notebook in details in this video. But I will create a new video for you where I will cover the Jupyter Notebook in details there. But in this video, what we wanted to set up the Python environment as well as the Jupyter Notebook for you, so that you can follow along with from the next video, and you can start coding from the other next videos. Okay. So to complete the Python environment setup, last we need to install one IDE here. So you can install. There are different IDEs, available in the market, like Visual Studio Code, PyCharm, Community Edition. That is free. But here we are going to use Visual Studio Code. So, and we need the IDE, as I discussed before, that for next some videos we are going to use Jupyter Notebook heavily, because we are going to learn this language and practice it. But once we start working on the project, we need an IDE, and for that we are going to install Visual Studio Code. And we after installing Visual Studio Code, we need to set up some of the extension also in that code. So I suggest that you set up these three extensions, specifically the Python extension, that is mandatory when you work in Visual Studio Code, and I will show you how to do that. And other than that, you can also install this IntelliCode extension also, and Python indent. Python indent will help you to to indent your code properly, and IntelliCode will help you to autocomplete the code. So this will be clear more that when you start using the IDE, and that will cover in the later videos. But currently, let's install the IDE. Okay, let's see how to install Visual Studio Code in your system, and it's pretty simple and straightforward. I'm sure you should be able to do it by yourself only. But let me show you quickly. So I am in Mac, so I go to my Chrome, and there I type download Visual Studio Code. The first website it comes at download Visual Studio Code. If you click on it, it will open this website for you. So here you see there are three options like Windows, Mac, and Linux, depending on the operating system you are using. So you will install that. For example, as I am installing using Mac, so I will install the Mac one. So I click on the universal here, zip one. But if you are a Windows user, then you can install the Windows. You need to install the Windows one. So you can click on the X zip one, x64 or ARM. uh, as I am in Mac, let me click on this universal. As soon as I do that, it will download it for me. Okay. Once download complete, you can go to your download folder and you can see the zip file there. You just double click on it, then it will unzip for you. So you can see the Visual Studio Code, unzip for you. Then what you need to do is, for Mac, you just open the application folder and you just drag and drop from this download folder to application folder. So as soon as you drag and drop from download folder to application folder, it will come to your launchpad, and from there you can open the Visual Studio Code. Let me open it for you. Yeah, the Visual Studio Code open. Now what you need to do is you need to install the extension, as I said. So let us install the Python extension first. You can type Python. Okay, and the first one you see, this is from Microsoft. You can install this one. Click on this install and it's installing. Okay, it's install completed. So now Python has been installed. Like that, you can install other 3 extension also, which I mentioned before. Hope it's clear to you, Visual Studio installation. If you have any question on this, please put in our comment box, and so that I can get back to you and I can help you there. Okay, before end this video, let's have a quick summary, as we covered a lot till now. So in the last video, we installed Python in our system. We set up the virtual environment also, and we understood what the virtual environment is and why it's so important. And in this video specifically, we installed Jupyter Notebook, which we are going to use when we learn the language to practice the coding. And we also installed Visual Studio Code. It's a good IDE with proper extensions. So now your system is fully ready so that you can start coding in the system, and congratulations to you for that. But in the next video, we are going to cover Python interpreter and how it works under the hood, which will give you a solid base so that you can understand and start coding from the next videos, and you can start practicing the code when you continue to learn the language. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share it with others. If you are new to this channel and not subscribed yet, then please hit the subscribe button so that you will get notified when I upload new content. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and happy coding.